A lot of people tell me that if they learn a language for certain times and leave it and learn another, and when they go back to the previous language that they were doing before, they feel much more difficult learning it. And I'm sure that happens to you too because you are in this video. But if you watch this video to the end, I am gonna give you some tips that you can use to feel much more easier learning those languages. But before, my name is Saunab, a polyglot from Nepal who speaks about 6 languages. Tip number 1: find your motivation. Before diving into the language, I need you to have motivation. I need you to answer to these questions. Why did you quit and why do you want to learn this language now and not before? Once you answer to that question, you get the motivation to study that language. Like for me, I sometimes quit Japanese because it is too difficult to me. And but when I go to it, like when I go into it later, it like I feel it quite easier to learn. These concepts are resembles with something called benign neglect explained in their video. I don't know what's the scientific reason behind that, but what I think is like your brain gets used to do these easy things once you do hard and come back to the easy that you were doing before. And yeah, that's what it is. Tip number 2: do mini exercise. Let me put it this way: you think like when you don't learn a language for a certain time, your brain completely forgets the language. No, it's not like that. I mean, like if you don't learn for some times, the language knowledge goes to some sort of memory where you just can't recall. It's not like you have forgotten, you just can't recall that. Like maybe the things that you learned right at the end of quitting might be forgotten, but everything else remains as it is. You just need to recall them. And what I do to recall is I just go to ChatGPT and ask it, give me, ask it something like this: give me a mini exercise in that language about certain max, and it gives me, and I, while solving that, I can use concept and I can revise the words that it says, and I can recall the grammar rules, recall vocabulary, and also skimming through notebooks, no memorization, like just screaming, oh, this rule is that, this rule is that, might help you. But I don't know, I do not prefer writing notes, so I might make a video about a note in language learning. I don't know. Tip number 3: learn the way you did before. What I suggest you to do is just learn the language the way you did before. It's not like you trying this method, that method. That's gonna become, if you do that, the knowledge and the concept you cannot just use directly, easily, because you are familiar with the concept by different teachers before, and you've moved to, different teaching style. Then the knowledge, then the concept might be a little fuzzy, might be a little confusing. So instead, just learn the way you did before for like a week, and after that, if you want, you can switch to other materials, other resources you want. Tip number 4: time to get exposure again. Now that you have recalled all those old concepts, all those vocabulary, all those grammar rules using the method I have explained so far, it's time to retain those rules, those words, and learn some new. And how would you do that? Just watch movies, just listen to songs, listen to music, blogs, read some articles, read some book, just anything. Just immerse yourself with that language. Just do whatever you want with that language. Just keep yourself busy for at least 1 hour or even more if you can in a day. And that's what it is. At last, I would like to say that it is not bad to take a break from a language and learn new. And I often do that, especially with my Japanese. And honestly, the method that I have explained so far generally work to me. I don't know if it works to you, but let me know if it does. So thank you for watching. Aguba.